Sanmonan, Ikamalam Siposihle, and I'm back with another video. So, this is a message to my South African people. Um, Whatever you are, maybe you are a content creator or you don't even do content. You on maybe YouTube, or because I'm only on YouTube, I can only talk about what I see. But I see that South Africa also caused the outrage in other social medias to speak our narrative in the world. Don't allow the the media to speak the narrative about us. So if you're a YouTuber, you're risking your life out there, putting your face out there in the world. You don't know who you will be rubbing wrong as you saying your truth. You don't know how powerful is the person you will be talking about, but you still out there doing what you do. I just want to say thank you. I just want to say keep pushing. I've seen like uh, grandmothers, people who on Operation Dudula, fighting for their kids. When I'm saying fighting for their kids to have to grow their stores, for government to intervene because of how we've been neglected, on how the food industry has been neglected, and most importantly the local. You know, mina personally, there's a guy where I grew up, Kajeki. Most people didn't buy Kajeki. You know why? When you want to buy a savannah, emakuleni it's 1 rand, Kajeki it's 150. When you want to buy snacks, Kajeki it's 2 rand, emakuleni it's 150. You know, they drive the prices down. Some people, but Jackie thrived and he's still thriving even now. But rest in peace to the old man. He's the mentor. He's one of the reason I have this Spaza shop. Just looking at him, I've never spoke to him because of he passed on before I didn't open, before I even opened the store. So they are fighting for their government to try to put their kids first, because of they've understand what's happening. It's high unemployment rate, high drugs in the community. And when the other local businesses that are easy to start, that has the customers right in hand, is like the spaza shop or reselling, things like that. One of those business are. So if that kind of market is harshly occupied by illegal immigrants who don't follow any law, whether it's food laws, whether it's documentation laws, whether it's hygienic laws, nothing. Then they monopolize that market, which leave the youth of South Africa with nothing. So those who also fighting for that, some people may bash at them, think, hey, because it's business, there need to be competition, but it's no longer a competition if we are finding out that they were counterfeit goods, and now the black businesses are already destroyed. People saw like black people, they don't want to do these things, but black people who did had these things knew. Ujeki always said, I don't know where these people buy this stuff, because of if they're selling at this price, I don't. Then we said they buy in bulky. Hey, Tina, as African, we don't do that. Okay, sure. But what's the truth has come out that most of these people even manufacture their own goods. How? How? We said they are buying in bulk, Amos. What changed? What changed? So, they've manipulated the system. Now they have the money, even if they can. It's like first robbing the game and having the high score. Then they realize that you've rigged the game. But you still have that high score. They already have the bag. If they are to be registered, they already scooped so many millions. So already nje, they starting at that level. No matter if they can buy ama goods are right now, but already they've rigged the game. The game is already rigged. It's rigged. How can you rig the game first and win after winning all the cash? Now we can buy by the rules. Oh, now we can buy by the rules. After a decade or 2 decades, I don't know how long, of you rigging the game and acting like South African are crazy. And acting like South Africans are crazy in that process. That's why I really, when I have this type of topic talking to another African country, I really don't give a fuck about the Pan-Africanist and everybody, because now I'm talking to what's happening in my community. I can't talk about what happened in 1991, in 1904. I'm talking about what's affecting the people right now. Okay, after getting these kids off the drugs, there's nothing. You know how our black businesses used to support our sports. Mina, back in my hood where I grew up, the local business contributes to tournaments, to, if you are a local business, we organize even scouters, because we are the ones who are the economic machine of the neighborhood. These people take this money and be the economic machine neighborhood in their country. Tina, in that level, we would be financing our people. Tina, we even now, you can go to Naledi. I can't name the tavern by name, but just go around Naledi. You will know that tavern. It's famous. That tavern sponsor ama tournament wasekas. It sponsors abantu ukuthi to unite ekasi for one thing that we love, which is football. Keep a little 2,000. But what if we have hundreds of those? We are building our own stadiums, Mos. Where if there's a big game, we can also even grow our own clubs from here with these local business to grow our own clubs from here to the highest level. That's the only way we can cut these drugs off the streets. That's the only way we can. Please, guys, whoever who's fighting for our country in each and every way, fighting for our people to get emancipation, but not that emancipation from white people. Like, we need to be given something. We don't need to be given anything. We need to work for everything from now. But our government needs to be in collaboration with us in this way going forward. Because I'm telling you, if the local business comes to the locals, it could turn the whole city around or the whole country around. That's where people could get power to contribute to the economy and to the social of. So if there's a best student in our community, we can, she's the best student, and maybe whatever we can, organize bursaries. If we can pay for the first year as all our local business, we contribute 500 each. Say, make sure that family let that 30,000, we sponsor that 30,000 to that kid, the highest past in the community. These people don't do that for our community. They take their money, whole money, 100%. And what's the revenue of the Spaza shop? Do you know the revenue? So us Nazi personally, we need to take this to a whole new level if we really need to change our country, because this is just not a personal stuff. It's just the whole, it can change the whole mental of us as people, because step by step we're watching this country deteriorate in our faces. Okay, after getting the kids off the drugs, what's next? Okay, what's happening? How are we helping our sports? How are we helping our music and entertainment? Because of that's the small scale we can try to. Okay, government can help the science projects that we can fund at the moment at the smaller scale, but we can fund to buy a jersey. We can fund to put our team on PSL if that team is good enough to fit there, and that team is pushing the agenda that we are pushing, that we are going forward as black people. There's discipline. If you are found drinking during the days we are playing serious tournaments, you are disqualified. We have that discipline, and we're taking out money for that. Do you know how much we can build sport with the local businesses? Do you know how much the Spaza shops, if they can go back to the black people, can change the lives of the black people? Not just the lives of the people who own shops, but the lives of the day-to-day people. Let's just not look it at the smaller scale, like most Pan-Africanists are looking at stuff. So yeah, as I was saying, we need to withhold our standard and stay strong. That's the only way we can move forward. Stay strong to our values, to putting us first. We've been put behind everything. So to those who are pushing the South African flag in a positive light, who are not there talking about how South Africans are lazy, who are not there to promote the stereotype that has been sent to the black people of South Africa, but to the people who are out there bringing solutions, Operation Dudula are on the field. I'm not talking about the talkers. So those are the type of people I just waboxolani. We need more soldiers like you to change this country. We need to fund our own. If we start funding people like Polani, using our local businesses, not just Spaza shop, but many aspects of that business, we could make a difference. So thank you, South Africa.